Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back. My name is Fizz. I actually cannot believe I'm actually presenting this, but this is Ark Survival Evolve 2. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to break it down, but first, let's watch it.
It's time to go.
And sorry for the quality, but there is no hardcore uploaded version yet. So we just got to take the one from the stream. Unbelievable. Archiraptors in an actual rendered Rex. Funny, it sounds just like a Rex. Literally sounds like a Rex. Same Ark sound. Same from Mark 1. I have a lot to, this is where most of the talk's gonna be. Right here in this whole cutscenes area. There's so much to go over.
Lights out, old friend.
Look at that. There it fucking is. Okay, let's start from the beginning, shall we? So obviously this is the Game Awards. If you don't know what this was just a showcase. It has Van Diesel and a bunch of lore aspects and everything. And I was basically with a bunch of people on Discord when this happened, and I honestly did not know this was Arc until literally the Implant. Like, that was the only time I knew, because let's be honest, it doesn't look anything relating to Arc except for the Rex. And when you go back and play through a lot of the things, you can actually see stuff from Arc 1 reference in this, and sounds. Like, for instance, the Rex has a lot of sounds from Arc. I mean, why wouldn't it? Because it's continuity, you know. Like this thing. This thing doesn't exist on Arc, but it's cool. It's a plant thing. I don't know what it is. It's a plant iguana. So yeah, let's just go play by play. So for one, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I did not see the implant sooner or anything else. Yeah. So this is an egg. There's someone carrying it. So I guess I don't know how to really break this down, because for one, it's a trailer, and we have confirmed that a lot of this was filmed in game, right? On engine, right? So the problem is, do we just start speculating on what's coming to Arc 2, or we just speculate on what's happening? And I feel like at the moment, probably just pointing out the differences, because we don't honestly know, because from trailer to actual game could change a lot, and we don't even know when this is coming out. So yeah, there could be a lot that changes in the future. So I'm just gonna start pointing stuff out. Don't take anything for granted that's coming to Arc 2, and if it does in the future, congratulations, I guessed it right apparently. All right, anyways, let's get started. So obviously, one, there's a kid. There's a kid, all right? That's really obviously weird. Why is there a kid? In the Arc lore, there is no children, because technically they're plucked from different times of scenarios, right? But she has an implant, so why they all have implants? Why is there implants, you know? So there's all this kind of situation. This is actually also, what's his name? San Diego, right? Which, if you think about it, didn't get uploaded to the thing like the players, right? So maybe he's a generation that continues to keep the implants even when they're on Earth, right? Because as we know, during extinction, all the arcs come down, right? And somehow from Genesis, from it's so weird, this story. From extinction, all the arcs come to Earth. From extinction to Gen 1, we're somehow on a spaceship. On Gen 2, we are on the spaceship going to the final destination, choosing, and Rockwell's trying to destroy us. Why is all this happening? We don't know yet, because obviously Gen 2 so is not out yet. So my assumption is that this is going to be probably after Gen 2, which would make more logical sense. Or it's an introduction to Arc, which I wouldn't have called it Arc 2 if it was. So it has to be an end thing. But let's continue breaking the stuff down. For one, the visuals look absolutely phenomenal. They look fantastic. Like the egg, I said that earlier. There's an egg, there's a child. We don't know that. Yeah, you don't see... That's crazy. You don't see the implant right here on Van Diesel. That is crazy. Yeah, they hit it. They hit it on purpose, because we knew we would freak out. But that's crazy. So if these are character models, they look 100 times better, which is pretty cool. Who knows? Maybe they're not. There's some sort of carrying of body stuff. And the other thing I want to point out, it's very primitive feeling. It's very primitive, very, very, very primitive, which is fine, because a lot of people have been wanting the primitive back. So maybe this is going back to a primitive age of Arc where it used to be. Except for that spear, looks pretty metal. It has a lot of metal aspects to it, and then it's got some stones and stuff, and then it's also got some feathers and some other things. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. The egg, I'm wondering what the egg is, though. What the representation of the egg, because obviously the egg is importance to her, right? She's carrying it, so maybe she's fostering it, raising it. Maybe you'll be able to, maybe you have to carry eggs around, you know, who knows? I love the bow. I love the bow stuff, all this. I love all these people. They're all, yeah, and then these things. This thing is weird. I first thought, with a lot of other people, we thought this was an orc. But it turns out it's not an orc. It's just like some sort, well, it could be an orc, I'm not too sure, but it looks just like some sort of weird corrupted human thing. And I don't know what game it is or from what movie or whatever, but I remember seeing this kind of aspects of someone having bones in the skin, which you can't see. Let me get rid of my camera real quick. As you can see, the bones in the skin, and I forgot what movie or series was, but that's what I thought it was kind of entailing, that, oh, this series is like, it's that movie or series or something like that, which is kind of cool. But anyway, so we got this, like, I'm gonna call them orcs for now, but they're definitely maybe corrupted humans, maybe like yeah, more corrupted foster humans. The different I like this because this is a good shot. If this is actual characters that you can make, it really kind of demonstrates really different variations of character customization, which would be really cool. Man, I'm excited after talking about this. Anyways, then we have him taking this off. This is probably just all effects. This is not really actually going to be, you know, this can't be in-game shit. It's no way. And then we have the leader, and it's got a bunch of feathers, got some more bones and stuff. It's funny because this actually it looks like a saber helmet, which looks really cool. You coming down. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think there's not much here. Yeah, it's not much here. I want to talk about the next part where the Archiraptors are. I'm pretty sure these are Archiraptors. Oh yeah, right here. So here it is. So right before he pulls out, so he's pulling out a metal. As you can tell, it's very high. It's actually very metally. So it's like from some sort of steel or whatever he found and twined it together. Right here, the banging Archiraptors right here. Yep, that's 100% them. That's the little dudes that are on Scorch Earth in the island where they climb up the redwoods trees and then you can like glide with them. That's 100% them. 100% has to. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's them. And then we got a dude turn around, and then it's a Rex. Now I'm gonna play the audio real quick for the Rex because the Rex does actually sound like the Rex, and you gotta listen closely to it because it definitely sounds like the Rex from Ark. Right here, it doesn't sound like it, and I think they did this on purpose because, one, if they made the Rex roar sound like Ark, then people would have been like, no. But I think the true format of them like doing the surprise with everyone was basically the Implant, because no one expected it to be Ark, and then the Implant, and then everything comes together. It's crazy. But yeah, so the Rex doesn't sound like Arc Rex, but it also does not, it's not even that bad. This part right here, the whole eye area is definitely way different than an Arc, and I like this version because this is more accurate to scientific discoveries of what we've discovered over the course of a couple of years with the Rexes, where there was quills and feathers and kind of stuff, and this is really cool representation of an actual Rex. I'm not 100% sure on how much creatively more they put into this, but it does look better. It looks cool. It looks real. I like it. It feels alive. And that right there, that look, we've all seen this look right there. That look right there. Oh man, that's a bad screen. I really wish, I'm sorry I don't have a higher quality, but this is the best we can do. That look right there, we've all seen this from Jurassic Park to even in game. That look of the Rex staring you down, and that's a really good indication that it was Ark. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, so we got some quivers, we got people running. Let's see, what is else? What's some other things? Yeah, we don't need to show this. With the spear thing, he throws at the person, and then he jumps over. So, oh yeah, so let's just skip all that because we're okay with this. This is what I want to talk about. This stuff right here. So the girl looks at her wrist and sees the implant is glowing, and I freaked the fuck out. I was like, no way, dude. Is this a texture pack for Arc 1? That's what I thought. But anyways, yeah, it's basically they show the implants and stuff, and then they go through this very Horizon Zero Dawn kind of feel. I'm not gonna lie, it feels more like Horizon, right? Going through this whole technological thing, and we all know what the hell all this is, right? I mean, this is like some sort of maybe like the heart of this area. This is like actually, you know, actually thinking about it, we don't really know what this all is. We really don't. I have no idea what any of this is. Well, we know what all the stone stuff say on there, and I really can't see if there's anything I can actually depict on here. Let me take a look. I'm still can't believe they have Van Diesel on this. This is kind of crazy. But yeah, anyways, we got a bunch of stones, we got a bunch of people, and I want to go to the stones. because the stones is where everything is coming together in actual. You can kind of picture where this is going to be in the actual linear story. So here we have the stones. We have HLNA, we have the orbiters, we also have all the different creatures and dinos, we also have the people with hands with the implants, all of them right here, and we have a giant circular a circular disc. Now, if we know what's happening right now with Gen 2, the circular disc is the ship from Gen 2. It's the Gen 2 ship. So now we can kind of piece together that this may indeed be what happens at the end of Gen 2, which is sucks to suck and also sucks to say, but we know what the ending of Gen 2 is if this is true, and that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's plainly obvious. We have Helena, HLNA, and we have another one over here, and we just have a bunch of people. So what if this is like a whole, oh man, I'm not even too sure. I have no idea. But yeah, we have the whole arc, we have the circle of life, and we got, you know, that right there was a really good indication right there. Is the Genesis thing. Oh yeah, let me get rid of my head. I forgot my head's in the way again. But yeah, as you can tell, the implants as well as there, another Helena, HLNA. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff happening around all these things. And then they go, now this is the other thing that's keep throwing me off. So this character, Van Diesel, that he's playing and portraying, here's a tech pod, by the way, tech bed, is San Diego, right? What's his name? Yeah, San Diego. Didn't San Diego die on extinction? Because I'm pretty sure he did. And isn't he the one that made the mechs? I could be completely mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he's the same person that made the mechs. Now, if this is the person that made the mechs, I'm just hypothetically, because I have no time to obviously go relook on my lore, but I'm just gonna put this out there right now and you guys can fact check me. But if he's the person that made the mechs and also died on extinction, does that mean that he respawned on a different arc, which is this, that maybe somehow landed somewhere else, and that's why the Genesis simulation ship was going to this area? Or like, is that, or here's the other thing I was thinking about. When you die, like after the whole extinction scenario, you go to the Genesis simulation, and that's where your new body is formed, is there. Like, so there's so many, it's so weird, it's so, I don't know, it's very interesting. But as you can tell, there's some other things right here. Genetic sequence completed, enneagram imprinting incompleted, and then cloning axis restricted. So that's also interesting that there's a cloning access. We have all his different things: ancestry, indigenous, temperature, temporal origins, 24th century AD, religion. He's even got his what he can speak in Spanish and English. And it also does make sense that Van Diesel is, because he is English Spanish, so it's pretty cool. And then we have this whole thing. What is this? Genetic gen sequence systems? Is it the same thing? Is that the same thing? I just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, specimen implant, yeah, genetic system. And then it has all this. Now this is like purge, historical archives, simulation data, system access logs, performance records, and it's got a bunch of other things on it too. It's weird. I don't know what all this system, like all this is, right? Because this kind of feels like it's some sort of I don't know, maybe this is like maybe this is where the ship is. I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea what any of this is. It looks pretty cool. And then we have him. This is the other thing. He says this. Listen to this. Lights out, old friend. Is that referencing HLNA, this whole arc ship, or is it Helena? You know, who knows what he's referencing to, because him and Helena were friends back on Extinction and stuff, and Aberration, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, and then finally you have the last bit of these brand spanking new Pteranodons, which look like butterflies, but they're, I don't know, it's really cool. Really cool. And there it is. the Arc 2 trailer in the logo with fucking Van Diesel. Fucking Van Diesel. It's Van Diesel from Fast and Furious. Now it's absolutely crazy, and I don't even know what else to say about this, right? I was blown away that we're actually getting an Arc 2. I didn't really think we were gonna get it this soon. I have a feeling this is not coming out for another 3 to 4 years. I 100% telling you right now. The graphics look amazing. The quality looks fantastic. But this is my last final thoughts I also want to say right now as well. I 100% believe that R2, this is my 100% prediction, and you can check me up or down on the video, because I'm going to end the video right here, and I want to answer you the guys the same thing. I 100% believe that Arc 2 is not a survival game, and I want to state that clear, because if it was, they would have named it Arc Survival Evolved 2, and they did not do that on purpose, because they're going to take the whole genre into a different scenario, and that's my honest opinion as I feel. Personally, I'm okay with that. I'm a little shook up about it too, because that means we're not gonna get a new there's a lot of things gonna be happening in the next couple. I mean, we have a lot of stuff to talk about, but for one, we're not gonna get any more DLCs for Arc 1. Probably not. I mean, I'm a 90% sure we're not, and this is kind of the next stepping stone, so it'll be very interesting to see. But this is what I want to leave with all you. I'm gonna end the video here because it's pretty long. What are your thoughts of R2? What do you guys think the game's gonna be? Do you guys think it's gonna be a story-driven game? That's kind of have my feel about it. And is there anything I missed? I personally probably missed something, but I'm pretty sure I covered everything I could see, because there's a lot of stuff to cover in this. And I mean, why is there a kid? Why is Van Diesel here? Why is San Diego here? I mean, now a lot of stuff doesn't make any sense, right? Because the story aspect, he shouldn't be here, because I'm pretty sure he's dead. I mean, I could be 100% forgetful, but I'm pretty sure. And hell, yeah, I'm looking right now. People are even talking about in my Discord that he's not supposed to be alive. So I guess I must be right then. Shit. Anyways, I would like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on that. Next video we're going to be talking about is the animated series, because that looks amazing. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.